Great to have you with me. My name is Andrew Muecke and this is the show Never Heard That. Well, today we're going to go way back and have a listen to a track from a relative unknown whose name is Elvis Presley. Yes, that Elvis Presley, he of Graceland and the Sunday Matinee movie. In fact, that is where this particular track comes from. The song we're going to be listening to today is called Crawfish and it comes from the movie King Creole. Crawfish was the opening song for that movie and it was released in 1958. So this year, King Creole is celebrating its 60th birthday. Okay, now admission time. I have not seen King Creole. If I'm to be truly honest, I've actually not watched any Elvis movie through to the end. I'm sure they are great and we all know how much he was revered, but I guess they just weren't for me. So it was with some trepidation when a few years back a flatmate of mine asked me if I'd heard the Elvis track Crawfish. Whilst I tried to keep my musical snobbery at bay, I sat down wondering how I was going to get out of this one. What followed still amazes me. Whilst I had heard many Elvis songs over the years, I neither liked nor disliked them, they just were. However, Crawfish immediately appealed to my ears. I think it is Elvis in his finest voice. It has such a good groove with such great delivery that it sounds as though it could have been recorded yesterday. To me, it sounds that modern, and this is from a track that was recorded 60 years ago. Just amazing, and thanks Mr. O'Connor for introducing me to it. I'm surprised that we perhaps haven't heard a more recent cover version by some alternative band. I think you could get yourself some instant street credibility and instant fame if you did. So, just a little bit of background before we play the track. Crawfish is a song recorded as a duet with the jazz singer Jean Kitty Bilbrew, who is also known as Kitty White. Bilbrew's contribution is significant and really adds expressively to the song's appeal. She doesn't actually appear in the movie, but certainly had a successful career, and you may be interested in finding out more about her on the internet. In 1978, Bilbrew released an alternative master mix of the track. This included some overdubs that were recorded in 1978 and also a full-length introduction which she sung herself. That version runs 4 minutes and 10 seconds, whereas the original clocks in at 2 minutes. It was tempting to play the 1978 version, but I felt that it was important to stick to the original and the one that hooked me in. So here it is. Please leave your prejudices at the door. I hope that you really enjoy Elvis Presley and the track Crawfish from the movie and soundtrack album King Creole from 1958.
Crawfish, crawfish, see I got 'em, see the size, stripped and clean before your eyes. Sweet meat, look fresh and ready to cook. Crawfish, crawfish.
Well, I went to the bayou just last night. There was no moon, but the stars were bright. Put a big long hook on a big long pole, and I pulled Mr. Crawfish out of his hole. Crawfish,
Crawfish,
see I got 'em, see the size, stripped and cleaned before your eyes. Sweet meat, look fresh and ready to cook. Crawfish,
crawfish.
now take Mr. Crawfish in your hand. He's gonna look good in your frying pan. If you fry him crisp or you boil him right, he'll be sweeter than sugar with every bite. Crawfish,
Crawfish,
see I got 'em, see the size, stripped and cleaned before your eyes. Sweet look fresh and ready to cook. Crawfish,
crawfish. lies stripped and clean before your eyes. Sweet